Right now, someone is living rent-free inside your head and you're paying the bill. Every single day. Maybe it's the person who disrespected you last week. Maybe it's a critic who's never built anything but can't stop tearing down what you're building. Maybe it's someone from 3 years ago whose words still replay in your mind at twam, like a song you never chose. And here's the part that should shake you: they don't even know it. While you're losing sleep, they're sleeping fine. While you're rehearsing what you should have said, they've already forgotten the conversation happened. You have been handing your most valuable resource, your mental energy, your emotional power, your peace, to people who never paid for it, never earned it, and don't even want it. But what if the most devastating move you could make against those people costs you absolutely nothing? What if the most powerful weapon available to you right now, the one that drives people into obsession, confusion, and psychological chaos, is the one where you simply do nothing at all? Machiavelli understood this 5 centuries ago. And in the next few minutes, you are going to learn exactly how to use it. Drop "I own my mind" in the comments right now. Let's begin. Here's what's actually happening to you every single day, and most people never see it until it's too late. You wake up with a full tank. Mental energy. Emotional capacity. Focus, all of it loaded and ready to be used on things that actually matter. And then, the world starts making withdrawals. Someone sends a passive-aggressive message. Withdrawal: a colleague takes credit for your work in a meeting. Withdrawal: a stranger online drops a comment designed specifically to make you feel small. Withdrawal: by noon, you're already running low. Not because your day was hard, because you've been unconsciously bleeding out, handing pieces of yourself to people who will never give anything back. And the most dangerous lie you've been told? That engaging makes you strong. That defending yourself makes you smart. That explaining your decisions to people who already decided not to respect you somehow sets the record straight. It doesn't. It just teaches them exactly where to hit you next time. Every person who has ever drained you figured something out about you before you figured it out about yourself. They learned your triggers. They learned what makes you react. They learned that if they push a certain button, question your effort, challenge your character, disrespect you publicly, you will show up. Every single time. And as long as you keep showing up, they keep winning. Here's what nobody tells you about self-defense through words. The more you explain, the more ammunition you hand them. The more you defend, the more they probe. The more you react, the more they learn about you, what bothers you, what scares you, what you're insecure about. Neuroscientists studying social behavior found something fascinating. Humans are hardwired to seek confirmation that they affected someone. When you react even angrily, even brilliantly, you're giving them that confirmation. You're announcing, without a single word, that they mattered enough to disrupt your entire day. Most people will never stop draining you, not because they're monsters, but because you keep showing them it works. That ends today. Rule 1: guard your attention like it's gold. Because it is. Your attention is currency. And just like money, the moment you start throwing it around carelessly at every notification, every insult, every person demanding a reaction from you, you go broke. Fast. Think about every billionaire, every person you've seen who seems genuinely untouchable. Every leader who commands a room without raising their voice. They all share one invisible habit. They are ruthlessly selective about where their attention goes. They don't respond to everyone. They don't show up to every argument. They don't give their energy freely to whoever demands it. And that selectivity, that deliberate scarcity, is exactly what makes them magnetic. Before giving anyone your attention, ask one question. Does this person actually deserve it? A hater? No, move on. Someone trying to bait you into drama? No, move on. A critic who produces nothing but opinions about your work? No, move on. Not with anger, not with an announcement, just silently, cleanly move on. Your attention is gold. And gold doesn't go to everyone. It goes to the worthy. Drop "my attention is gold" in the comments. Rule 2: silence is the most aggressive move you can make. Most people are terrified of silence. They think if they don't respond, if they don't defend themselves, if they don't get the last word, they've lost. They haven't lost. They just don't understand what silence actually does. Here's the science. The human brain cannot tolerate open loops. When someone sends a message designed to provoke you and receives nothing back, no anger, no defense, no explanation, their brain goes into overdrive. It starts filling in gaps, creating scenarios, looping back on itself, trying to solve a puzzle that has no solution. Because the solution is simply that you didn't care enough to respond. That uncertainty eats at people, more than any comeback you could ever deliver. When you respond with words, you enter their game. You play by their rules on their turf. You validate that what they said was worth your energy. But silence? Silence communicates something words never can complete: indifference. It says, you didn't even register. And nothing destroys a person more thoroughly than being told without a single word that they are irrelevant. The more you talk, the more ammunition you give your enemies. Every explanation is a weakness exposed. Every defense reveals what bothers you. Silence gives them nothing to work with, nothing to twist, nothing to use. Silence isn't weakness. Silence is control. Silence is power. Silence is a weapon that never misses. Drop "silence is my power" in the comments. Rule 3: withdraw strategically. Not completely. Here's where most people get it wrong. They think the goal is to disappear, cut everyone off, isolate, become unreachable. That's not power. That's just running away. Real power is strategic withdrawal. It's being physically present while remaining emotionally untouchable. It's showing up when it serves you and pulling back when it doesn't. It's making people feel your absence, even when you're standing right in front of them. Human psychology is deeply counterintuitive here. We say we want people who are always available. But what we actually respond to, what we actually value, is scarcity. Think about someone you know who's always immediately available, always responds instantly, always shows up no matter what. Now honestly ask yourself, do you value them more or less because of it? Constant availability kills mystery. It kills value. It communicates that you have nothing more important happening than responding to whoever calls. But the person who's selectively available, who sometimes responds quickly and sometimes takes hours, who shows up warmly and then pulls back, who you can never quite predict. You think about them. You check your phone, hoping for a message. You wonder what they're doing when they're not with you. That's strategic withdrawal at work. Stay in the game, but make the game work to keep you in it. Drop "I choose my presence" in the comments. Rule 4: the mind-breaking effect of being ignored. You want to know what happens inside someone's brain when you ignore them? Pure chaos. Researchers studying social rejection discovered something that should change how you think about this forever. Being ignored activates the exact same neural pathways as physical pain. Literally the same region of your brain that fires when you break a bone, fires when someone gives you the silent treatment. This is not a metaphor. This is biology. So when you choose not to respond, you are not being passive. You are at the neurological level delivering a consequence, one that the other person experiences as genuinely painful. And you didn't lift a finger. But it goes even deeper than that. Without your reaction as a mirror, they're left alone with their own behavior. They start questioning themselves. Did they go too far? Did they misread you? Were they wrong? Your silence doesn't just disarm them, it sends them inward. And that internal confrontation that they wage entirely on themselves is far more destructive than anything you could have said. You don't need revenge, you don't need the last word. Your indifference is the destruction. Your absence is their punishment. Drop I erase the unworthy in the comments. Rule 5: 3 types of people you must remove. Permanently, not every toxic person operates the same way. Treating them all identically is a mistake. First, active saboteurs. Not people who simply disagree or compete honestly. People actively working against you. Spreading lies, undermining you in rooms you're not in, smiling to your face while celebrating your failures in private. Every instinct tells you to expose them. Resist that instinct completely. Exposure gives them a stage. Engaging makes you look consumed by them. Keep building, keep rising. Let your results make their narrative impossible to maintain. Your success is a louder rebuttal than any confrontation ever could be. Let them watch you thrive, while they're stuck in their bitterness. That is the ultimate revenge. Second, weaponized critics. These people don't create. They don't build. They exist only in relation to people who do, and their entire relevance depends on your reaction. Every time you engage, you fund their operation. Your reaction is their content, their purpose, their proof that they matter. Starve them of it. Not with anger, with complete indifference. Let them write their paragraphs into a void that doesn't care. While they're busy being critics, you're busy becoming successful. And success doesn't argue with criticism. It makes criticism irrelevant. Third, and most dangerous, the subtle drainers. These look like friends. They always have a crisis, always need advice, always have a problem that only you can solve. And when you give everything you have, nothing changes. The crisis upgrades. The need resets. They are not looking for solutions. They are looking for a host. Recognizing this is not cynicism. It's pattern recognition. And once you see the pattern, the only response that protects you is a quiet, permanent withdrawal of access. No announcement. No dramatic exit. Just slowly, consistently less. Drop I protect my energy in the comments. Rule 6: build the armor of indifference. You've met someone like this. Nothing rattles them. Criticism bounces off. Drama slides past them. They move through chaos with an almost eerie calm. You probably assumed they were just built that way. They weren't. They built something deliberately. And it's called emotional non-reactivity. And it is a skill, not a personality trait, which means you can build it too. Here's how it works. Every person has emotional triggers, specific words, tones, and situations that produce automatic responses: anger, defensiveness, the need to explain. These triggers are backdoor access points into your emotional state. Anyone who discovers them can walk in uninvited. You start building armor by identifying them honestly. What makes you defensive? What makes you need the last word? What makes you over-explain to people who don't deserve an explanation? Those are your weak points. Those are the cracks. Then, and this is the part most people skip, you practice not the avoidance of those triggers, but exposure to them with a deliberate pause. 3 seconds, 5 seconds, long enough to choose your response, instead of becoming your reaction. Someone calls you lazy. You know your work ethic. Their opinion is irrelevant. No response needed. Someone misunderstands you. People always create their own narratives. Let them. Someone disrespects you. Their disrespect reveals everything about them and nothing about you. Move on. Over time, the trigger loses its voltage. Things that used to destroy your entire day barely register. That is the armor. Not numbness, not coldness, just you, deciding what gets through. When nothing external can control your internal state, you become impossible to manipulate, impossible to predict, impossible to break. Drop nothing controls me in the comments. Rule 7: Ascend through calculated inaction. The final rule is the most counterintuitive and the most powerful. We are conditioned from birth to believe that action is always the answer, that when something threatens us, we must respond, that when drama erupts, we must manage it, that when someone challenges us, we must engage. Machiavelli watched this instinct destroy kings. Because here's the truth that changes everything. Some battles are won not by fighting, but by refusing to show up. Some rumors collapse under their own weight when you don't add fuel. Some competitors exhaust themselves chasing you when you're not even in the race. Some situations resolve completely on their own if you have the discipline to stay still long enough to let them. Think about a chess grandmaster. They don't move constantly. They move at the exact right moment. And between those moments, they are perfectly still watching, calculating, letting the board develop in their favor, while their opponent burns energy reacting. Calculated inaction is that stillness. It is the discipline to recognize that not every situation requires your participation, and that sometimes often withholding your participation is the most powerful move on the board. Someone spreading rumors about you? Stay still. Keep producing. Your results are a louder statement than any defense. Someone trying to compete with you publicly? Stay still. Keep building. Their obsession with your direction means they will always be one step behind. Someone testing your reactions? Stay still. Give them nothing. And watch them slowly realize their tactics simply don't work on you. You become unreadable, unpredictable, and that reputation, the person who doesn't react, becomes a force field that most people will never even attempt to breach. Your silence becomes legendary. Your absence becomes magnetic. Your indifference becomes the thing people talk about. In rooms you're not even in. Drop I ascend in silence in the comments. Here's the thing nobody says in videos like this one, and I'm going to say it, because it matters. These 7 rules look like they're about other people, about defeating enemies, neutralizing critics, making people chase you. They are not. The real transformation is entirely internal. The real shift is the moment you stop defining yourself by how other people react to you, stop needing their approval to feel secure, stop needing their acknowledgement to feel powerful, stop needing their response to feel relevant. Because when you reach that point, when you genuinely stop needing the reaction, you are free. Actually free. Not the kind of free that sounds good in a quote. The kind you feel at 2 a.m. when you realize there is nobody living rent-free in your head anymore. The 7 rules don't build dominance over others. They build sovereignty over yourself. And that is the only power that actually lasts. Before you close this video, do one thing. Identify the one person, one situation, or one recurring trigger that has been stealing your energy. Just one. And make a decision right now. Starting from this moment, it gets nothing from you. No response. No mental replay at 2 a.m. No emotional energy spent on it after today. Not because you're suppressing it. Because you've decided it does not deserve the currency of your attention. That single decision, applied consistently, will change how people treat you permanently. If this shifted something in you today, hit that like button and subscribe. Because the next video breaks down exactly why people who are emotionally unavailable attract more loyalty, more respect, and more genuine connection than people who give everything freely. The psychology behind it is something most people spend their entire lives confused about. And it explains patterns in your closest relationships that you've never been able to understand. Don't miss it. And one final time, drop "I am untouchable" in the comments right now. Speak it into existence. Make it your standard from this moment forward. You're untouchable now.